Hi guys, couple of forgeworld models for you tonight actually. Those of you that know me and those of you who are getting to know me will probably realise I have something of a terrible set of shiny model syndrome, and I'm also really bad for forgeworld kits. I'm developing something of a pretty bad resin habit, a fact of which I will blame entirely on Brian, Templars Crusader 1, but this is forgeworld's Stonecrusher Carnifex with the wrecking ball instead of the two sets of the claws. And again, what can you say? If it's not a beautiful model, you're blind. I mean, this to me is the best looking kit in the whole of the 40k universe. The Tyrannid Carnifex is just such a flexible, such a versatile kit. There's just so much you can do with it. In terms of what I did with this kit, well, I put forgeworld bits on it. Changed the angle that the body sits at, so I clipped some of the spines on the back of the Carnifex under here, just so I could actually tilt the body back a bit. Rotated it around so it looks like he's trying to really lug and swing this wrecking ball over the top of him. So if I actually square him up so that the legs are straight onto you, he looks like he's trying to pull it over the top and swing it down on you. Has this lovely extended carapace section, which in the rule books, the Stonecrusher Carnifex is a siege engine basically. It's designed to pull down walls, and that's what these big hooks up the top here for. It rams them through the wall, hooks in, pulls back. Great, absolutely brilliant. So I gave it the big old fanged maw here with the tusks, and a batter and ram on the head. Got the old crushing claw here for pulling its way through defences, and it has an absolutely massive tail scythe. I mean, the thing is just huge compared to what you get in the normal Carnifex kits. On this model, I wanted to do something a little bit different for it, so I blended up through some reds here, and again it's come out quite well. Again, this is one of those models, I started it and I just couldn't put it down, couldn't stop it. Absolutely loved doing this thing. It's a labour of love, and I will have more of them in my army. Having said that, my good buddy Steve was getting rid of a couple of Tyrannids, and amongst them, if I get him out of the way, was this wee beastie. Would you look at that? It's another Stonecrusher Fex, but this time instead of the two, instead of the wrecking ball and the one claw, it's the double clawed version. Now Steve had already assembled and primed this model when I had it off him, but Steve, when he primes, he flocks the base with sand and then uses the primer to seal it on. Now, as you've seen in all my models for my Tyrannids, they're on a desert base, so it's actually virgin sand. There's no paint on the sand for my Tyrannid model, so I have to crack the base off, whack a new one on, which, let's face it, there's no big deal. Got bases that are coming out of the yin-yang. He'd already had the same head on, so it fits really well. I'm debating as to whether or not to put the ram on the front of the head again, or whether to just leave it as is. I quite like it as it is. My one concern with this model is it's really hunched forward, so I think I might have a bit of fun trying to get into some of the ribs at the bottom, some of the gaps in the back of the tail section, but it's on the to-do list. Ideally, my next addition to my Apocalypse Swarm, I already have 7 Carnifexes. I've got 2 Stonecrushers now, I've got 5 normal Carnifexes which are magnetised, so I can swap all the heads around, I can swap all the arms around, and it's really handy. But what I'd quite like is one more Stonecrusher, and I'd probably get him, I don't know actually, I'll put it on the comments and see what wins. My next Stonecrusher, should I get it with the wrecking ball, so that I've got 2 with the wrecking ball flanking one with the 2 claws, or should I get it with the claws, so I've got 2 with claws flanking 1 with the wrecking ball. Anyway, once he's all painted and sorted, he'll be going up and joining his big brother over here. in just looking as mean as they possibly can. Let's not drop the pretty models. That would not be a good thing, he says as it falls off. But yeah, they're the two Stonecrusher Carnifexes that live in the middle of my swarm. And yeah, absolutely love them. Beautiful bits of kit. Anyway, thanks guys, and no doubt you'll see more Forge World nids coming up on the channel any day now, really. Got a couple more that I can whack up here, including the Forge World Winged Hive Tyrant, which will be forthcoming. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like the videos, please comment, please subscribe, please recommend me to your friends, and if there's anything that you guys particularly want to see on the channel, drop it in the comments, and if I've got it, or if I can do it, let me know, and I'll see if I can get it up here. Thanks guys, chat to you later. Bye!